Hello there, people from the YouTube world. This is Nightwing22, and I'm here to talk about some issues. I was watching Coast to Coast last night. I'm not watching, listening to Coast to Coast last night with George. Wasn't George Norris? It was the other guy, but he had a deeper voice. Forgot his name, but they were talking about Men in Black. Now, with Men in Black, with my theory about the aliens, Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster, you know, anything of these anomalies, or any of these strange phenomenons that people have claimed to experience and seen. To me, it's like the same thing with religion in concerns of certain aspects. Like, I am a religious person. I do believe in God and stuff like that. But since I cannot prove or disapprove of God's existence and any of these strange phenomena that's going on, I don't negate it, and I don't go as far as saying that it's the absolute truth. Like, I believe in God, and I believe that's in that essence, I believe in God and everything he mentions in the Revelation in the Quran. To me, I believe it's true. As far as these other things, Men in Black, aliens and stuff like that, because it mentions beings that we cannot see and that stuff, I'm saying, for myself, I say it's plausible. In terms of actually committing myself to see it, to really believe it, it's a different story. But anyway, what I wanted to go into is there's a theory that I have about them. One, when I was listening to it last night, there was a lot of people, according to the people who have witnessed these Men in Black characters. One of the things that happens is they ask questions and then they disappear. What I would suggest for anybody who meets a Men in Black, if they are true or not, what you should do is before they ask you, before answering their question, ask them a question. Don't let them just get away with what they want to get from you. Get something from them. I mean, hey, you probably only see them once in a lifetime. So why not take the opportunity to see if they'll answer your questions? They ask you, what did you see about the UFOs? What did you think about the UFOs? They say, before I ask you about that, who are you really? Okay? Where you come from? Okay? And if they can't answer their questions and they run away and they get scared, well, there you go. Or if they answer your question, there you go. It's just a side thought, but a lot of these things, strange beings and stuff like that, it's questionable. It's fascinating to believe in it, and with all that said, I like the idea. I love that kind of stuff. I'm a big sci-fi buff, superhero fan, so something like that, it gets in my head, and I fantasize about things like that. But at the same time, I'm not going to put my whole life towards that and say that's the absolute truth of, Men in Black and aliens and stuff like that. Now, religion's a different thing, and I know a lot of people argue, well, they're both the same, basically. Well, the difference is that there's more things that happen in religion than these other strange phenomena. For instance, you have a book that's left behind. You have people who, for like the Jews, you have people who follow this that comes from a certain person, like Moses, he led the Jews, and that was a historical event. So you have people who, claim that this specific history occurred. So whether you believe these strange phenomena occurred or not, something had to happen to cause something to occur. People don't put their lives in their hands for something that's just fake. That's how I feel. I mean, that's how I feel about it. So I just wanted to do a video on that and just get your take on what you think. If anybody has an experience of a M.I.B, you could comment below, just, and we could talk about it. I'd love to hear stuff like that. And, over and out. Have a good one.